Now, the ANC is holding a memorial for late MP Tina-Joemat Pettersson today. The ANC stalwart died on the 5th of June in her Cape Town home. Just before her death, allegations of an extortion plot involving the suspended public protector emerged. Yesterday, Manqoba released audio and WhatsApp messages implicating Joemat Pettersson. Our reporter, Manqoba Mchunu, is at the memorial and joins us now for more. Manqoba, of course, Kimberley being the hometown of the late Tina-Joemat Pettersson, so it just seems fit to have that memorial service there. But of course, a lot of controversy surrounding her death, and yesterday we heard from the suspended public protector these latest allegations against the late Joemat Pettersson. But what can you tell us? What's the mood there, and who's in attendance at this service that you can see now?
Well, I can tell you that there are quite a number of ANC supporters, Women's League, that are here this morning, of course, ahead of the National Memorial Service by the ANC that is taking place in the home province of Tina-Joemat Pettersson. And as you can see, of course, we're expecting those proceedings to start shortly. We understand that the first part of this program will be led by the ANC Women's League here nationally as well. And but it comes at a time when, of course, there have been those allegations that have been made against Tina-Joemat Pettersson by the public protector, Manqoba. And of course, we're still going to be gauging some of the ANC leaders here that are gathered as far as those allegations are concerned. And in fact, I'm just going to move to one of those. This is the ANC Women's League President, Manqoba Mchunu. Thank you very much, Manqoba Mchunu. Let's just start firstly, with the loss that you've suffered as a party. And, this was somebody who, served the people of the country. Such a tragic incident.
Tina's loss is devastating. Even the suddenness of her death just makes it even more painful. And I can say Tina was one of the best amongst us. Very versatile, bright, energetic, and just a very good person to be around. So it really is, we're very saddened by her passing. And it's a great loss for all of us.
And Mama, of course it comes, just a day after there were allegations that were made, by the suspended public protector, on bribery claims involving the late Tina-Joemat Pettersson. We know that in African culture we say we don't speak ill of the dead, but just your sense and, your reaction as the ANC Women's League on this.
That actually saddens me even more, that whoever can't wait until Saturday, we put Tina to rest and then they can say all things they want to say. The family had asked for peace, the children need to process this, and now everybody's jumping around. I find it very unfortunate, very sad, and very unfortunate, and just very uncomfortable. They could have waited until Saturday. I don't know what's the emergency. They must allow us to go through this. The funerals on Saturday, then they can really dance and say all the things, but allow the family and the children space to mourn.
She went on to say that the executive, the legislature have failed Tina-Joemat as well as the judiciary. She says that they failed Tina-Joemat, and in fact that her death could have been prevented. This is what ultimately caused the death.
I really don't want to get into that space. For now, all of us are mourning Tina's passing. We want to remember all the good things and what she was to us. And then the rest of the things, when the autopsy is out, we'll talk, because we don't know up to yet what was her cause of death. Now to come and speculate, I just think I don't want to get into that space. I want to mourn her until her funeral.
What should she be remembered for?
Huh?
What should she be remembered for?
We all remember her for different things, but a very happy soul, very versatile, very bright, make no mistake. Very bright, she could adjust to any environment and flourish. She really was a bright young person and very easy to work with, but also just just had amazing energy to do whatever she had to do.
Thank you very much for speaking to us. Well, I want to move to the acting provincial secretary of the ANC here in the province, just to get their sense as a province on this passing. Thank you very much, Manqoba, for your time. Let's just start with the passing, of course, of Mam Tina-Joemat Pettersson. She was from this very province, and this is where she rose within the structures of the ANC. How do you feel as a province?
Thank you very much, news and to viewers. Since the passing of Comrade Tina from Monday last week, it's been a very difficult week for the ANC, the province, including the national, including the family and the sons in particular. So we are very saddened, we are heartbroken, but we want to remember Tina for all the good things he has done for our movement, for our revolution, for our struggle, for our people in the province and in the country.
That being said, there is allegations that were made just yesterday by the suspended public protector, on some of the bribery allegations against the late Mam Tina-Joemat Pettersson, and of course, not to take away from what is happening today, but this serious allegations that were made. What is your stance as a province on that? What is your response as a province?
Yes, we have looked at that with a great dismay, but with the constitutional democratic state, we all have rights. But the parliament is highly regulated. This matter is in front of parliament to its committees. So parliament is the best place to deal with the matter, and I wouldn't want to dwell much on that matter. Needless to say that we give support to the family. Amidst all the allegations what is said in the media, we are celebrating our own Tina, the Tina we know, the Tina who grew up here in Kimberley, finished school here, went to Western Cape to study, became a student activist, joined SATU as an activist, and the broad movement, the party in the ANC Women's League. So today we are celebrating our Tina, her contribution, her dedication, and the discipline they shown in the movement. So we're really here to show our pain, deep pain we are going through as a movement, as the ANC. So today we've gathered here as the National Memorial Service, just to pay our last respects and homage to a contribution to a loving times, but to a rich heritage of our national liberation movement.
And just in case, in terms of the allegations that we've seen in the media, as far as the family is concerned, saying that they have shunned the ANC, and that they didn't want the ANC to be part of a funeral service. What can you say about that?
No, as the ANC, we were quite dismayed about those reports. Our entire leadership has been well received by the boys in Cape Town. The speaker, Nosibiwe, even yesterday, the provincial chair of the ANC was in Cape Town with the family, with the boys. Our youth league leader, our youth league, women's league leadership, they were also there, the ANC members, also led by the DST, Comrade Nomvula. They did visit Cape Town last week, Tuesday. They spoke to the boys. So what was reported on or through the media, we're not sure really. As far as we know, as the ANC, we work very closely with the family, the whole family. Comrade Tina, we're 6 siblings. There's 4 left of our own brother and sisters. They will be attending. The boys were not sure. So we are working closely with the family. We're giving support to the family. The family respects the ANC. They know Tina grew up in the ANC. Is a product of the ANC and a broad movement. So the views that we were rejected, were chased away, we don't know the source. We don't also know. So we don't want to dwell much today on the negatives. We are here to celebrate Tina's life and our Tina, the way we know her. The sacrifices, her contribution. For us, that's what stands out. And we want to once more again pass our heartfelt condolences to the family, the sisters, the brother, and the boys in particular, and the entire family of the Joemat Pettersson.
Thank you very much. That was the acting provincial secretary of the ANC here in the Northern Cape, Manqoba Mchunu. Just now talking to us ahead of this official memorial service by the ANC here in the Northern Cape. Of course, we're expecting that the provincial leader, Zamani Soul, is going to be speaking here and giving opening remarks at this function a bit later on. But also, we're expected to hear from the national leaders of the ANC, the second deputy secretary of the ANC, Manqoba Mchunu, expected to deliver a unity.
Thank you so much. That was our eNCA reporter, Manqoba Mchunu. He is in Kimberley, of course, the home province of Northern Cape of the late Tina-Joemat Pettersson. Her memorial service taking place today in Kimberley. As we heard there from the Basic Education Minister, Angie Motshekga, that the ANC basically wants the late Tina-Joemat Pettersson to be remembered for what she did, the good that she did. And after Saturday, after the funeral, she says, then we can look at the allegations against those bribery allegations against the late Tina-Joemat Pettersson.